Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Ranch, Farm, and Store Simulator. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at some of the things they've added over the course of the past couple updates. Some of these things were seen in our last update, but we never really addressed them. So today we're going to give them a peek just so that way we can actually give them their just due. Because they're kind of cool things that they've added here. So the first thing that they've added in the update before this, if you go into the farm, you now have a second floor store expansion. So this is for all the people that have gotten really, really far ahead in the game and have kind of maxed out a lot of things, and they've got it a lot bigger than what we've got it. You've got this ability here to get the second floor expansion, and as you can see, it costs a lot of money. And then it also costs these diamonds. And then it's like, okay, well, Rusty, how do I go about getting these diamonds? Because we've never seen that before. So that is where this new challenge system comes in. And these challenges will give you those diamonds. So these are just things that you can get as you go through the course of the game. Like it looks like we already got one because we sold 100 tomatoes, 100 cucumbers, 100 chilies, and 100 apples. So congratulations, we have a diamond. Hey! And then there's other ones that are out here as well. So like selling oranges, peaches, grapes, dragon fruit. We have that one ready because we do have dragon fruit now. And then you have ones for selling all kinds of different animal meats. You have ones for just owning a bunch of things. Then we have ones here for production, and we have not yet gotten into production. And then we have things here for if we turned on the wild animals again, we could start doing those, capturing 5 civets, monitor lizards, holy cow, raccoons, foxes, and then they also have things here for different kinds of fish. So that would probably only happen when you had a much better fishing rod than we do. So this is how you go about getting all of the different diamonds. Now, another thing that they added, and you may have seen it if you look down here on the screen, they've added these kiosks. So these are kind of cool. Building for selling refreshing drinks made from naturally processed fruits and vegetables. Unlocking this building adds ingredient and employee costs. And for those, we need diamonds and we need a whole lot of money. And you need to be all the way up to like level 30, level 35, level 40 before you can even think about getting any of those. And given how slowly levels go in this game, you've got to play this game a long time to get up to level 30. Because we played, I don't know how many episodes, and we're still only at level 8 at this point. So maybe I highly doubt we're ever going to see those. But if you play this game a whole lot, you're going to have that as an option available for you. So, yeah, we're not going to have to worry about that one anytime soon. And they take up a decent amount of space, so you'd have to try and figure out where you're going to put them anyway in your entire farm, and that could be an issue in and of itself. So those are some of the things that they added. I'm also taking a look to see what they added here as well. So, yeah, they talked about the kiosks. They added some new notifications, I guess, which may or may not be useful to us. Oh, yeah, another thing that they added, which was kind of cool, for the people like me who did not have a fun time with fishing, they added it where now you can pick up all your fish at one time. So if you go out here and if you go into your tool mode and if you start doing some fishing, you don't have to pick up your fish individually. So we can just go here, we can fish, and then when we catch something, it can just stay on the ground and we'll be fine. And then when we're ready to pick up all of our fish, we can pick up all of our fish. So eventually, I'm hoping we're going to catch a fish here. There we go. So wait, what did we catch there? So we caught a trout. Now I can just leave that trout there. It's not going to matter. We can just keep on fishing. And then when we're ready, we'll go ahead and pick up our next one. So what do we got now? We've got a salmon to go with our trout. And yeah, we can just keep on doing this over and over again. And so that way, if you're a fan of fishing, this will give you the ability to fish and not have to pick up your fish one at a time. You can just go here, do whatever you want with your fishing, and then when you're ready to be done, you can just grab your box and take all of your fish and just just capture them. Well, not capture, but gather them all at once. So now I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab my box that I left in here. I'll go ahead and feed this to Doggo because we have not been selling any of these fish. We've just been giving them to Doggo to eat, even though the Doggo doesn't need any of the fish to eat because we're not training the Doggo to be a watchdog Our doggo is just living a very, very chill life. So but we'll still feed him every once in a while anyway, if we have nothing else going on. So there we go. Food for doggo. Get some more food for doggo as well. And again, it'll make doggo a little bit happier. It'll give him some experience that he doesn't need. Because again, he's not doing anything in terms of being a guardian, but that doesn't mean we can't feed him every once in a while. So there's that. Okay, now when we last left off, we had gotten to the point we're at level 8, so we're trying to work our way up to level 9. That is going to give us Eggplant. So that is kind of the next thing we have on our list. We also have our second shelf here for all of our additional products that we've been starting to make. There's Cans. Hi, Cans. How you doing? We've got some cow's milk. We got some goose eggs. We got our quail eggs. We got our jungle fowl eggs from our 2 birds that we captured. We've got some grapes. Oh, I do want to put those grapes together, so let's do that. Let's pick these up. I'm going to throw these down here, and then I'm going to clear that tag. So reset focus. Yeah, I don't want that there. And then the sheep meat, we'll take the sheep meat. I guess I can take that. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go. Oh, that's fine where it is. That'd be a lot of work to move that around. Yeah, and then we got the jungle fowl egg and the quail eggs there. That's all right. I mean, that'd be like getting into trivial amounts of reorganizing, and I don't think I want to get that trivial with it, so I'm just going to leave it. We seem like we're doing pretty good from a stock standpoint. The only thing that we don't have is foncy dragon fruit, and we should check on that right now to see what we would need in that regard. So how are we looking? Are they making anything, or do they not have a place to put that? Maybe that's what the problem is. Or do we just not have any that are fonse? Maybe that's what the issue is. No, we definitely have some that are. So maybe it's just because they don't know where to put them. So that's probably what we need to do. So let's go out here. And I guess maybe the first time that you have them, you've got to deal with them yourself. I don't know. So here we go. Here's a whole bunch of foncy dragon fruit. So we're going to go ahead, get all these, put them up on their shelves because it says foncy dragon fruit. So I don't know why they were having a problem with them. And then we're going to take those and we're going to put them down there. So they should start gathering those going forward now. I guess maybe they just didn't because there was not a spot there for them. That must have been what it was. And if I check the price on these, I have not. I thought that the price on those was off. So 38, and if we did like 28% of that, we can go 48. I think that'll be fine. I think that's good. Yeah, that felt like a low price given the price of all of our other stuff here. I mean, if we're selling grapes for 44, we should have been able to sell dragon fruit for more than we were selling it before. So I think we're good now. Yeah, all those prices look good. The tomatoes, yeah, they're all good. So let's get into another day. Let's see if we can get ourselves closer to level 9. We got to make sure that we keep all of our people here. Let's make sure that none of our employees are getting ready to leave. It looks like everybody is still here. Yeah, everybody's still here. Oh, they also added a thing here for cashier speed. So as you get further and further along in the game, you can make your cashier faster and faster for $250 a crack. So when you get to the point where you're just making more money than you know what to do with, that's how you can spend it as well. So we're not there yet, but if we got to that point, then we could do that. But we're nowhere near that. Day 33, though, that's where we are, and the store is open for your convenience. Welcome back to the Rusty Coop. We do need to get our planters replanted, so let's see. We need tomatoes, cucumbers, chilies, and apples. So let's get all of that going again. So just right down the line. We now have 5 slots, which is awesome because we increased our number of slots when we bought our medium bag. So here's our apples. Here's our chilies. Here's our tomatoes and our cucumbers. And then we'll also check all of our nutrient levels, see how those are all looking. I think they're all going to be fine, but we're going to give it a look. So, that one's actually like got nothing. Oh, that's my oranges. Why is that one empty? That's weird. I don't remember that one being empty before. So, okay, we're going to get our oranges all fixed up. I don't know how that one went to 0. Somehow it did, but I remember that being full of nutrients before. I wonder if that was some kind of a game glitch. I don't know. whatever the case is, we're going to make it better. So that's all going to be fine. Yeah, that'll get back up to where it was supposed to be before. Those are good. Let's take a look at our other ones, see how they're looking. So 88.3 and 98. So yeah, and everything in nutrients, every bag of manure gives us 20% to our special quality boost and 20% to our sick reduction. So we just be wasting them on these. Hi, no, I don't have the money for you. So no, 8,000. No, sorry, sir. Not going to happen. We're not going to have money for paintings anytime soon. So just stop asking. These nutrients are good, 97.6, 99.5. The only one that we could do is we could do one more for our dragon fruit to get it to being in top shape for nutrients. So let's do that. One more manure to our dragon fruit field, or planter. So now that one's up to 99.3 and 100, which is great. Aside from that, let's take a look at our animals, see how they're looking. Do they need to be milked? They're getting closer. Some of them do. We do actually have the milking machine now, so we can take care of this. So let's see. If we try to do one that's 89%, will it work? Oh, you can hold it. So, nope, that's not ready. So let's try now. Okay, so that one was able to be done. It's hard when these cows are just as big as they are. And hoping that we can see what we need to see. So let's see, 100% there. We've got 100% somewhere. Somewhere in here we got 100%. That one's not ready. You're at 69%. I guess that's not ready. So trying to find, would you please stop stepping on each other? Makes it really hard for me to figure out who needs to be milked here. You need it. All right, I found something that has an outline that says 100%. There's something that has an outline that says 100%. I think we're good. There's one that said 80. Was 80 good enough? Will it let me do it at 80? I don't know. 84. Nope. I've highlighted the one that was 5. Apparently not. So, yeah, this is like hurting cats. Yeah. Let's see. 92. Nope. Yeah, it's got to literally be at 100%. So that's all I wanted to see. Was can you get somewhere in the 80s or 90s and be all right? The answer is no. So I know what I need to know, and now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Other stuff that I can be doing right now. We're now out of oranges, so let's get some more oranges planted. Oranges it is. So we'll go ahead and pick these up. We're good there. We still have one peach tree, so I'm just going to let that ride for now. And then, because I just don't want to have extras left over on the table. That's the thing I'm just trying to avoid, is that. We can probably get some more animals. So let's go ahead. Let's get some more sheep, because it's been a while since we've had them. So let's go here. Livestock, sheep. We can afford them. So 10 more sheep. Let's do that, because that will help us out with our sheep meat achievement that we need, or our sheep meat challenge for harvesting all the meat. So we're just going to take all these right under our arm, throw them all in here. All the sheep in a row, the sheep that love a queue, and we'll throw them all right back here into their pen and make sure that we give them plenty of food. Probably got to do the same thing for the geese. I probably need food for everybody, so I need at least 8. So let's take care of that. Nutrients, bran. I need at least 8 because I see that my geese also have nothing. So we've got to fix that up too. So let's make them better. And we'll do this 4 at a time. And this one's so loud. I don't understand why this is so loud, but for some reason it is. So that's back to full. Then we'll do the same thing here with our geese. Get them back in full of nutrients again. Thankfully, those were already special geese from the nutrients that were there before, but we want to make sure that they've still got enough. I mean, we're not going to starve them now that we know that they're special. So congratulations, you're special. You get nothing and like it. No, that's not the way we do it. All right, so there's that. There's the sun. Someone hit the lights and turned them off, and now we're back in darkness. We still got one peach tree. We still got some grapes, so we're good with all that. Nutrients there are, I mean, they've got plenty of food. And we could do some with the animal pens here for the chickens. So, yeah, we'll get the window chickens some more food. Let's go ahead and take care of that. A couple more bags of bran. Good. I don't think I hit the button. I think I came close to the button, but didn't quite hit it. Yeah, there we go. I was in the vicinity of the button, but not quite at the button. And now we will get them fed. Cool. So the animals are all good. We're getting close to level 9, which means that we will soon have room for an eggplant. They will go right over there, right across from our dragon fruit. So we're going to need to save money for the planter. We're going to need to save money for 2 more sets of shelves. And that's going to be about it. So those are kind of the things that we have right now. I have 978 special cucumbers. That might be a few. At some point, it might be worth it to start selling that again. Because, yeah, I've got 956 special tomatoes. I've got 978 special cucumbers. It's a lot. It's really a lot. So I might start getting rid of those. Just not right now. We'll do that at some point later. How are we doing on all of our shelves? Is there anything that we're short of here? It does not look like it. Is there anything that we're not selling? Let's see. Is there anything that we own that we have not sold? It looks good. I wish there was a way to reset these just to see on a particular day if there was anything. Oh, and it's got these new all-time stats. So this is for all the things that you can sell at your kiosk. Again, we're never going to see that thing. It's kind of like the bunker in Center Station Simulator. We're never going to see it. I'm sorry, guys. We're just not. Planters, animal pens, bird cages. Okay. And then these are all the different kind of things that we've had. So I guess maybe that's the most you've had at one time, perhaps. At most, I've had 10 chickens and 10 sheep. And okay, perhaps. And this is like the most of all the different plants we've had at any one point in time. Oh, and this shows you all the different tools that you can have. So the vertical product shelf is available. So the quick slaughtering tool is locked. That's the next thing we can get there. The medium bag is not locked. I own it. I absolutely do. We could get the spinning rod, or can I get the spinning rod? I think I can. I think that was available. Yeah, medium bag we own. Oh, yeah. Level 9 we can get the spinning rod, but it's $2,500 to fish. That's a lot of money to fish. I don't know how much I'm feeling that. We are going to continue on to the next day. So how many customers are we getting? We're getting 24 per day. We sold 66 items. And we made a profit of $778 just from all the seeds and everything that we bought. Okay, so let's get into it again. Oh, actually, before we do that, I want to make sure there's no one who left. Let's check all of our people, see if they're all here. So everyone's here. Yoda will have to rehire tomorrow. And Fluffy and Cans are here. It was Fluffy that I was worried about because I didn't realize that we did not have Fluffy anymore at the end of our last episode, and so I had to make sure that she's still around. But yeah, she and Cans are on the same hiring schedule now, so I've got that. We're all good. Day 34. Store is open for your convenience. Let's get ourselves up to level 9, so that way we can get ourselves into the wonderful world of Eggplant. Just what we always wanted. To prepare for that, I'm going to go here, get a new planter. So let's do that. Is this on? No, it's not on grid snap. So we're going to put it on grid snap mode. It's being a little finicky at this point. Why are you being so finicky? I mean, it absolutely fits there. So we're going to do this. I mean, we can certainly put one there. Okay. Now it's not working. Why is that? I mean, it works like that. Is it just because of the size of the dragon fruit? Is that what it is? Maybe the dragon fruit are just too big and I've got to put those at the very edge? I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be that way. It absolutely should not. But I guess I'm going to take that and set that there. Now that's like way out of line with the others, and I just now realized, and I cannot unsee the fact that these are not in line with each other. All right, that's fine. So let's see. Reset construction parts, or no. I guess I'll do this and set that up. Now, can I reset it once it's in place? Can I like put it back in? Can I put it in another place? I can. So hold that to move and get this now in line with the others. So G like that. And yeah, so just like that. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's good. It's weird that I can't put one there. So now if I'm going to try and move this, so we're going to go here. I'm going to try, so we're going to pick this up again. When I get the notification saying that I can, I got to be hovered on just the right spot. It was there just a second ago. There we go. Left click to move. And I'm going to try and move that down. So it must not be able to go there because of the size of the dragon fruit. So I'm going to set this over here. Oh, I can set that over here. So let's move the dragon fruit all the way down to the end. Will it let me move that now that it's got stuff in it? I wonder if it won't let me move it because it's got stuff in it. That might be. So, whoop, I didn't mean to name it yet, but we'll go ahead and name it Eggplanty. And we're going to take this. I'm gonna set it down again. You got to be on just the right spot in order to move it. Seems like you got to be on the nameplate. But I'll go ahead and set this over there, and I'll just leave that available for now. We'll see what we got to do with it. Maybe I got to take the dragon fruit and move them out further into the distance. I don't know, but we're not going to worry about it. So I'm going to get myself 3 bags of manure. And I'm going to get 6 because my tomatoes are also completely out of it. I wonder if the nutrients go completely away when you, like, that can't be. Huh, I wonder why the nutrients are going completely away when we empty out the planters. Well, like this one's fine. So for some reason, my planters are, like, completely losing their nutrients. And I don't know why that is. Eggplants is a steady seller. Okay, so we'll take care of that. But right now I'm trying to figure out why all my nutrients are going away. Because they should not be, and they are. And it's kind of weird. I mean, my tomatoes were plenty full of nutrients, and now it says 0. I saw a wild animal go walking by me. It was a wild bird. I'm not going to worry about it. I've got other things I need to take care of right now, like why are all my planters going to 0 on their nutrient levels? Because that's never happened before. So if that's a new thing that is considered to be working as intended, I'd love to know why. But we'll play with it. We'll go with it. So we're gonna get all these refilled. So let's see. We've got my chilies that need to be there, and I will have to buy 3 more because I still need the ones for my eggplant field. There. So that's all good. Those are all back, and I'll have to put a couple more in them when we have time or when we have the need. Because putting anything in there right now would just be kind of... I mean, I guess I could just overfill it now and get them all the way up to 100%. So maybe I'll do that. So we would need like 11. I'm guessing. Yeah. Because we'd need 2 for each of those 3 fields to get them all the way up to 100%. And again, it's just getting all the bottom numbers up. Yeah, so we'll do that. I mean, we're putting over amounts of nutrients into the field. Now that knocked that down to 74%. Why? It should not be there. There's something about the math that ain't working out on these fields a little bit, but I don't quite know what it is. But we can't worry about it. Just some kind of a glitch going on with our field percentages. Okay, so this is going to be... I need 1 more here. And then we need 2 for our apple field. And then we can start working on our eggplant field. So let's get that. That was the entire beginning of this exercise, just trying to get our eggplants up and running. And then everything else went kablooey. Okay. And then we've got, I guess I need 2 more because I can't do math. So that's fine. So I need 2 more for there. I need 2 more for my oranges. So let's do that. So we need 2 for the eggplant, 2 for the oranges. There's that. Get all that up to 100%. And then I actually need to plant my eggplant, which is what I've been trying to do. And just had everything else go on here. All right, so all the planters are now good. And hopefully will not go to 0 when I'm not looking. That's all I could hope for. Now, eggplant. That's where we were starting all this. 1 eggplant shrub. And that will go right here. There. All's good. We finally have eggplant. Only took me all darn day, but we do. And I need a couple of shelves to put it on. And I'm going to have to figure out exactly where I can set it. I think it's just going to go back here along that wall. That seems to be what we've got here. So, vertical product shelf. We got to bring it in and immediately put a focus on it, because otherwise they're going to try and load it up with all the sheep's wool. We've seen how they work with this. So, change focus. And this is going to be eggplants and foncy. Okay. And yeah, because someone's going to come over here like, oh yeah, we got a new one, sheep's wool. No, darn it, he changed it again. That was the way it was all last episode. Every time we brought one in, they all came running at it with sheep's wool, trying to load it up with that. Okay, and then this one will go there. F immediately, eggplant regular. Done. So now they're good. All is well. And you know, I could almost, I could get to the point where I just sell all of my regulars to the wholesaler and have nothing but foncy in here. I mean, that is something I could do. I don't know if I will do it, but it's something I could do. But I don't think I will, because I mean, people want regular stuff too. So that seems like it's the only thing that's fair to do. I've also got foncy grapes on both sides here. That is an error. So I need to fix that, because we do have regular grapes that are available to be purchased. And of course I threw that at that. So now let's change the, change the commodity. No, let's drop that. Let's change the commodity. Regular on the grapes. So that's better. Because here they come with the grapes. Like, nope, that's not what we want here, Fluffy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw you off. Get some regular grapes and throw them on there. And so we'll see if she does that. Yeah, so she dropped the box. There we go. Now we got it. It's all good. Just communication is always key. That's what we've got here. So then I will also have to show them exactly where we put the eggplant. And we're, once again, already getting close to running out of space on our inventory shelves. Because, yeah, the eggplant's going to take up 2 spots there. It's getting a little bit gnarly here. Let's go ahead and get into another day. Just keep the ball rolling. We've got someone who's getting ready to leave. I think that was Yoda. So Yoda is going to probably do her final thing here. Yeah, Yoda's finishing up her thing. Once she gets that box unloaded, then she's going to leave, and then we'll beg her to come back. So please, Yoda, please come back. Hire. Yes. Excellent. Thank you, Yoda. We always appreciate you. You know this. All right, here we go. Day 35, 5 weeks of ranch farming. Here it goes. The store is open for your convenience. We need tomatoes, cucumbers, and chilies again. So let's do that. Get all these put back in place. And then here's our cucumbers. Here's our chilies. Everything's set there. We've got everything. Now I've got plenty of sheep's wool. I mean, I could probably go and get some of the sheep's wool and harvest it, but we've got plenty of it there. I wonder how much it would be if you sold it. Yeah, $1,820. That's not even that much to sell it, so I'm not really even all that worried about that from that standpoint. I mean, the sheep, really, it's more for the meat than anything. So we'll just let the sheep be and hang out in their place, and everything will be good. Other stuff that we need to do. We're good. We're ready for the eggplant once it is grown, so we'll keep an eye on the eggplant. It might now be ready. It looks like it is, so we're going to go here. And it should all be foncy eggplant because we got the thing completely loaded up. And wow, you get a lot of eggplants out of here. Whew. That's a ton of eggplant. All right. Oh, and I got to set my price on my eggplant too. So let's check that out. Drop that. We need price. We'll go 56. I think 56 will be okay on that. I'm going to try that. So 56. Confirm. See if that's going to work. I hope so. And then eggplant is going to go right there in that very spot. And let's grab the rest of it. There's a little bit, or is that regular? Oh no, that was the rest of it. Okay, that was all we had. Or was it? No, there should be. Oh no, they've got the. So did they? I did not make that. Oh, I did that wrong. That was me. I did that wrong. The foncy one was over there. I biffed it. That was my fault. I put it on the absolute wrong shelf. So yeah, that's supposed to be eggplant 28. It was me. I'm the problem. It's me. All right, we got it. It's all fine. I'm like, why did my counts not match up? It's because I took the eggplant and I put it on the wrong shelf. That was it. All right. There we go. So eggplant is now happening. We're slowly working our way up to level 10, and at level 10, we're going to be able to start doing all kinds of good things around here, including knocking down a bunch of trees, which will give us a lot more space in our entire place. Because right now, that's the thing that's kind of holding us up from doing too much more, is running out of room. Dude, I don't have your money. I just don't. So sorry. I mean, I know you want me to buy pictures. I just don't have the cash. I mean, I could sell all my tomatoes. I mean, I could sell all those for $4,770. I guess that could be a thing I could do. And we got plenty there. I guess I could start getting rid of a whole bunch of this. So yeah, we'll sell all of our. No, we don't want to sell the inventory storage. Absolutely not. We'll go ahead. We're going to sell all of our tomatoes for $4,830. It's a ripoff. But we'll go ahead and do that. We've got all these cucumbers. We'll sell those for $8,000. We've got chilies. We'll hang on to that. Chicken eggs. I've got 650 regular chicken eggs. Are people even buying them all that quickly? It does not seem like it. So, I mean, I'm going to sell these for like next to nothing. 1302. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? I mean, all these things that we got just billions of. We can start doing that. 627 apples. Sure, we'll sell a bunch of those too. Just selling all of our stuff. Wholesaler, be happy. $25,000 we've got now, and all the things that we had like 600 of, we've now sold. We'll go ahead and sell all of our duck eggs because we have 569 of those. So yeah, we'll sell those too. So now if we have less than 250 of it, we won't sell it. But if we have more than 250 of it, we'll sell it because arbitrary is arbitrary. So we'll go with that. And that'll be fine. Because again, we've got so much stuff here. It's really not an issue in terms of things that we have. And the only things that we don't really have, we don't have much of the regular stuff because we just don't stock much of it. And it doesn't seem like people are all that interested in buying it anyway. It feels like all the stuff that people buy are the special things or the fancy ones, if one might be inclined to say. Taking a look at all of our planters, making sure that nothing is going odd there. It does not look like it. So all the numbers there look good. That's good. And again, can we move? Okay, so we can move this. I just had to be pointed at that. Now, can I move that there? So it'll let me move that there and have it next to the other one, but it wouldn't let me put one next to it, but I can move it next to one. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. And it looks like our geese are now done. So now I need to have a place to put some goose meat. So let's figure out what I'm going to do there. It looks like we're going to need a couple of shelves. It's a shame I've only got $28,452. We might not be able to do it. And are we selling the sheep meat? That's the other thing I wanted to check because I see that's full. Sheep meat. We are selling it. So that is not a problem. We are getting through it. But I do need a couple more shelves here for our goose meat. So let's do that. Vertical product shelf. Let's start getting those set up because it is time to retire our geese and get some new geese. So, all right, we're going to pick this up. put this right over here. And then this is going to be our regular stuff. So change focus. Where's the goose meat at? It's the only bad thing is finding this stuff. Goose meat, regular, goes there. Okay, and then I've got to be the one to make sure that I don't put the stuff in the wrong spot like I did last time. And then we need another one. And this is going to be for goose meat foncy, which will go this way. Using all the middle. Hashtag all the middle. Change focus commodity. Goose meat foncy. Done. So they'll take care of that. I am also going to pick some of this up and make sure I have a place for it to go. So let's go here. Yeah, you're done. I'm sorry. So we're going to pick that up. I'm going to take this, throw it on a shelf back here. So we'll put that there. So that way they know where it goes. And then all of you are going to be retired. I'm sorry. It had to happen. Well, it didn't really have to happen. I could have a bunch of old geese on my farm, and I don't think they'd care. I think they'd be fine with it. Like, no! But yeah. We got to replace it with new geese, man. I've got achievements to get. I've got diamonds I need to buy or acquire. So that's the only reason we're doing it. I'm sorry. I'm an animal slaughterer. I don't feel good about it, but it's part of the game. I'm just playing the game, man. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more goofy geese and put them in here. It'd be funny getting some new geese and having goose carcasses in there at the same time. The new geese would be like, ah, get me out of here. Nope, you're stuck. So we'll, okay. Geese. 10. Done. 5 at a time under my arm, which I always like. So, and actually, before I do that, let's get another day started. So, yeah. Continue on to the next day. Got all kinds of cash. Do we have anybody who's ready to leave, employee-wise? No. Everyone's good. So, here we go. Day 36. Stores open for your convenience. There's all of our geese. With no knowledge of what is going to happen to them when they are no longer able to produce goose eggs. As far as they know, they're going to live a long and happy life here all the time, and it's all going to be good, and we're not going to tell them otherwise, so we're just going to leave it. All right, so more. All good there. And then let's take a look at our nutrients here. So our sheep definitely can use some more nutrients, our geese can, and our chickens can. So let's do, I can do like 2 of each. So let's get a total of 6, just so we're not wasting it again. So 6 bran for all of those. And then, and I can do 3 for there. So I need 3 for the cow pen as well. So we'll take care of them too. So 2 in each of these. And then we'll put 1 here. I've got 1 left out there. And then, because that's at 90%, that's at 85%. And again, I could overfill to get the nutrient levels all the way up to the top. I don't know whether or not that's all that worth it. So we got 1 here. I got to buy 3 more. And these 3 will go over here to our, I can now use more. So if it seems like if it runs completely out, then you lose everything. So maybe that's what you got to do, is not let it completely run out. Because if you do, you lose all of the effects. Maybe that's what's going on. So I see they just went to 0, and if it goes to 0, everything goes to 0. And I don't remember that being the case before. I remember it being that if it had something in there, that it would keep it. So it seems like you cannot let it go to absolute 0, because if you do, you lose every effect that you had there. So we will have to keep an eye on that going forward. I think I've cracked the code. So yeah, but I just don't remember that being the way it was before, or maybe I just didn't let things go to absolute zero before. That seems impossible to believe because I would be one to let things go to absolute zero all the darn time because I just don't pay that much attention, and I admit it. So crops, we do need some tomatoes, so let's do that. I wish that we had someone that could like take care of. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's just a quail. I'm like, what is that right in front of me? It's just a quail. Well, if it's just going to stand here like just so nonchalant, then I guess I'm going to have to get my gun. Yeah, 'cause just there, or you were there. Where'd you go? I mean, you're just like chilling right on the main area there. It's a little quail, just like you know what? If you're not going to do anything about it, I'm just going to hang out right here. So where'd you go? Now we got to find you. There you are. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you were just hanging out like in the middle of nowhere there, dude. Now you're in a box. You have nowhere you can go because we all know that once a quail lands in a box, it loses all of its will to live, and you're just stuck. So in you go. There. Enjoy. Enjoy your life of being a quail. What do you guys need in here for that matter? Does it show anything in here? Like if we take a look at the numbers in here, it doesn't show numbers for in the bird cage. But you got plenty of nutrient stock, so that's all I need to see. Nutrients in other places. Where are we getting low? We're getting low on our grapes. So again, I do not want to let that run out. So I need 2. I can do 3. I can do 4. So let's get. I might be able to get 5. No, I can get 4. So let's get 4 more things of manure. Again, just making sure we don't let any of them run out now. So where did we need it? We needed it here on my cucumbers. And then we needed it, none of those. We can use some here on the peaches. And then we can use 2 on the grapes. Oh, and then I can use 1 on the dragon fruit. So, okay, so I could have used 1 more. So then 1 more for the dragon fruit. We'll be good. So yeah, 1 for the dragon fruit. And again, it's great that they don't charge you shipping on any of this. You can just buy it ad hoc, and it does not hurt you. So there we go. Dragon fruits, all good. Because again, I'm not going to let the nutrient stock run out. Because if I do, you're going to lose everything. Or at least you are now. So that's good. Animals are doing okay. Can get some more for the sheep. So let's go ahead and put that up. There. They're good to go. In our shop, how are we looking? How's it going in here? What do we got going on? Anything? So we got the special eggplant. Are we selling the special eggplant? That's the other question. If we take a look, is the eggplant selling? We are selling eggplant, so that's good. We are selling dragon fruit, so that's good. And then the other question is, are we selling goose meat? We should be, because I don't think I even messed with the price. Oh, I don't have any up here. Why do we not have goose meat up there? Or did we sell it already? No. Where did it go? Oh, it's all over here. Oh, there it is. Is the price on this wrong? Oh, wow, it's way too low. So we should have been selling this like crazy. So I'm going to go 130. I'm going to try 130. So 130. Okay, there. Yeah, so if we didn't sell it, I don't know why. Or maybe just people weren't looking for it. We must have sold some. No, we only had 10 geese. But we absolutely should be able to sell it, and we should be able to sell it for that price. No doubt about it. I feel confident in that. So we're now halfway over level 9. At level 10, we are going to be able to acquire the chainsaw that's going to allow us to cut down a whole bunch of trees, because who needs trees? We're also going to be able to get ourselves, in terms of livestock, we'll be able to get goats, and that'll be good because we're going to need the space for the goat pen. We're going to also be able to get into the world of bell peppers. So there's a lot that opens up. We're also going to get this new foncy compost that's going to help things out even more than these, because these do 20 and 20%. These do 30 and 30%. going to be able to get another employee to help us out on the farm. Oh, we can adopt the cat. $10,000? Yeah, Kitty. Kitty. And your name is not going to be Orange Cat. I mean, duh. We're not going to have that. So, Kitty, obviously. So, where is Kitty? There you are. Oh, and you are also a guardian? I love it. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously they are, and they love birds and stuff like that. It's just funny. And I don't think I've ever seen a cat move that fast unless they're hunting. So, but there we go. We have Kitty. But you can't make them meow or purr. That's a shame. You really should be able to, but you can't. But we have them. Only cost $10,000. It was the best $10,000 we ever spent. And they have their own bowl too. They probably also eat salmon. They do. So we'd have to fish like crazy. There's just too many other things going on. I need to hire a fisherman. That's really what I need. I don't think we can do that though. So yeah, level 10 is going to be a big milestone in this game. There's going to be a lot that happens there. We'll definitely have to see if we can make that happen, just so we can start tearing down all these trees that are just littering our space. It's time to pave paradise and put up some more animal pens. I think that's where we are. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.